Good morning, guys. It is Friday, October the 12th. Don't mind my hair. I told you guys I paid all that money to get it done on Tuesday, and look at it. It's okay. I'll try to straighten the side of it again. This side is, it's all honestly messed up, but I brushed this side this morning. I probably shouldn't have, because I brushed the curls out and it's just poofing back up because I sweated it out basically dealing with my house. But I'm headed to work because I need to work. Excuse me. So just to give you guys an update, the plumber that I know came yesterday to replace the broken faucet. I did buy 2 faucets like I told you guys from Home Depot, but last night he only replaced 1 because that was $100 and I had already paid $200 for the faucets. So when he comes back in town, he's going to replace the second one. That one is not broken. That's the second one is the one that the pipes were incorrect when I first moved in, and we had that water issue that dripped down to the basement. That one. This one, the faucet actually broke, so I let him replace that. He cut the main water back on, so that's good. I was able to go there this morning and wash my face and brush my teeth because I didn't bring any toothpaste over to my friend's house where I was staying. So he's going to replace the second one when he comes back in town next week. What else? I have 2 contractors lined up for next week, Sunday and Monday, to give me some estimates. The insurance adjuster is coming on Tuesday. I reached out to one more contractor last night via their online system, so hopefully they'll call me sometime today. I've been making a list of everything that was wet or got damaged. So far, my dining table, which is like my love, so far that caught a lot of the water because the most damage was done in the dining room, because that's kind of directly under where my bathroom is. So water was sitting on my table for a very long time, and then it started to run off onto the the rug and the floor and everything. So we cleaned off the table, but it's just, you know, warping and stuff like that. I'm just very leery about that, so I'm trying to make a list of everything. And I'm not really sure about the flooring, because the flooring that they put in my house was discontinued shortly after I purchased my house. So I know they're only going to replace the main level flooring. I think they're going to replace all of that, and they'll probably replace the flooring in my room. But I kind of like my flooring to all match in my house, so I'd be responsible for replacing like the hallway, the stairwell landings, and then the guest rooms. So I'm not really too happy about that. The Service Masters company, which is the water remediation and restoration company, they're supposed to come back today to check on all those loud fans. I thought I could stay at the house now that the water's back on and the plumbing issue has been fixed, or the faucet has been replaced, but those fans, they have so many fans in there, it's so loud. So they said 3 to 5 days. Hopefully I can stay there once they take those fans out, because it is really loud and really hot, because they told me to turn my air off because the fans use so much power. So yeah, we'll see how long it takes to dry out and them to do their thing. I believe their payment is going to come directly from the insurance company, so I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for insurance. And yeah, so I just want to get these estimates and go from there. Yeah. What else? Yesterday, I pretty much lounged around. I was tired. I was exhausted. My body needed the rest. And then I was on the phone half the day with just the insurance company and contractors and service masters and all of that stuff. And then, of course, people in my family, my friends were calling and concerned and stuff like that. And so yesterday was just a busy day. So I didn't go to work yesterday. I just kind of lounged around. And then around 7:30, I got up and took a shower, probably at 7, and then I went to Home Depot to get those faucets. So yeah. What else? I think that's it. I think that's all I wanted to tell you guys. Tonight I'm supposed to go to a client's house and start painting for a hallway project. But honestly, guys, I don't know. Bath and Body Works is having 50% off their aromatherapy line of stuff, so I just ordered a bunch of stuff. Like this morning, I ordered their sleep line, like lavender and vanilla candle, 3-wick candle, the shower gel / body wash, the body lotion, the bath fizzer, the pillow mist, like the travel size lotions. I ordered so much just because I just want to try it out and just see if how it relaxes me and puts me to sleep. So yeah, and it's ironic that, on Wednesday I paid to have my house cleaned so I can come home and enjoy a relaxing bubble bath, and I came home to Niagara Falls in my house, right? So I never got my bubble bath, but it's coming, don't worry. So I'm just trying to stay positive. I really hope this insurance process is not very daunting. I spoke to someone who actually went through the whole thing, and his was a little worse because he was on vacation when his happened, so his was going for a week. And his ceilings actually collapsed. Mine didn't get to the point of collapsing yet because Service Masters came and ripped it out before it did. But, you know, his house was a complete disaster. And he said his happened Memorial Day weekend, and he just signed off on the final contract being done and work completed last week. So that's 5 months. So hopefully mine won't take that long. I'm definitely optimistic that it won't take that long. But he did tell me to brace myself that it's a process. So I'm going to just start the process and start going through what they say. Every trial and tribulation has a revelation or has a reason. And yeah, I'd like to know them. Because these trials and tribulations are laying it on me thick. But you know, whatever, I have to get up and keep on moving, keep on trucking. So it's building up my strength and building up my endurance. I have some vases that I picked up off of Craigslist, so for a client, so I need to drop those off as well. So yeah, but I am about 10 minutes away from work, so I will talk to you guys later. That's all I want to let you guys know. I'll talk to you guys a little later. Bye. Hey y'all, it's Friday again, October the 12th, and I'm headed home, I think, into my friend's house, my neighbor's house, to get all of my stuff from her house and to pack another bag, because I think I'm going to stay at my parents' house tonight, because Lady is there and someone needs to be there to look after her. And tomorrow's my mom's birthday, so my father and mother left this afternoon to go to the MGM for her birthday celebration this weekend, and it was supposed to only be them, but somehow my father and my brother decided that we're coming to dinner with them tonight. I don't know. So we're having dinner tonight at MGM for my mom's birthday around 8:30, so I need to figure out a way to make it there by that time. So I'm going home to pack a bag and stuff now. The water remediation and restoration company came twice today at my house. The first guy took like inventory of or assess all the damage, and they're gonna submit that to the insurance company. The second guy was actually the original guy who came and you know, in the middle of the night to rip out all the stuff and put all the fans in. So he just came back to check to see the percentage of drying and, you know, to move fans around, you know, as they needed to be moved around. So I called him when I was leaving, because of course I was spying on them with my cameras in my house. I called him when he was leaving, I'm sorry, and he said everything is drying great. there's no issues that he sees right now. He says that everything should be dry by tomorrow evening or tomorrow afternoon, Sunday at the latest. So they're gonna come either tomorrow or Sunday to pick up all the equipment, which means I can start staying back at the house once they do that, because I can turn my air back on and all those loud fans and equipment and blowers will be gone. That's the reason I'm not staying there now, because the plumbing issue or the faucet issue has been fixed and the water's turned back on. It's just that it's too hot in there and all of that equipment is too loud. So hopefully by Sunday I can be back in my house. We'll see. And it's so crazy because I was just telling you guys that like the spirit of loneliness was really like bothering me, and I was staying with other people and stuff like that. And now, you know, be careful what you ask for, because now I can't stay at my house and I kind of want to. So it's just weird. But anyway, so that was today. I made another appointment with another third contractor, so I think hopefully getting 3 estimates will be good. The contractor I really wanted, he said he could come out and do an estimate, and he charges for estimates, which isn't a problem, but he's not available to start any work until the end of November, which was unacceptable to me. Like, I'm trying to get this done. I want my house put back together better than before, basically. So I couldn't do that. So I made estimate appointments with 3 other contractors between Sunday and Monday, and then the insurance company is coming Tuesday. I have so many appointments coming up. I had to bring my planner home, and I also had to put all my appointments in my phone so that I can get an electronic reminder, because between doctor's appointments and this house situation, it is appointments galore, and I know something's going to slip through the cracks if I don't stay on top of it. My hair got wet when I went into the house on Tuesday night, so I need to re-flat iron a lot of it because it has poofed up in its natural state. And then I brushed this side this morning, not realizing that it had gotten wet. I forgot. I thought I sweated it out, but this is way more than just sweating it out. This is, you got wet and you're not straight anymore. So yeah, I need to do something with that. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow I have a client. We're going to be painting tomorrow. Typically I don't paint. I know this client personally, so that's the reason why I'm making an exception. But typically I only paint accent walls. And in this project we have to paint an entire hallway as well as an entire dining room. I think we're just going to do the hallway tomorrow though. So yeah. What else do I need to do? I need to go to the bank tomorrow. I have so much to do. So much to do. I met a guy in Home Depot last night when I was getting the replacement faucets, and he was a pastor. He was much older, and when I went into Home Depot, it was raining just a little bit. It was enough for me to take my umbrella in, and then when I was trying to come out, the sky just opened up. It was pouring, so there was a few of us that just sat on some benches inside of Home Depot waiting for the rain to pass, and he was one of them. He sat on the bench that was next to the bench I was sitting on. So he was just making small talk and everything, and then he started telling me his testimony, you know, and yeah, we had a good conversation. And he was just like, I don't think that we met just by chance. Like, I think that there's a reason why I met you or whatever. So he's asking me if I was married and stuff like that. And he was, you know, married, so don't think that it was anything inappropriate. It wasn't. But he was just like, there's something about you, there's something about your spirit, you know, blah blah blah. He was just like, you just have this look on your face, and blah, you know, blah blah blah. So he asked me, was I redoing a bathroom? So I told him no, I wasn't. And I told him what had happened. He was just like, you know, don't let these, you know, worldly things distract you from keeping your eye on him. And you know, when he asked me was I married, I told him no, and he asked me had I been married, and so I was just like, you would ask that question, wouldn't you? So yeah, so he just encouraged me to like just keep going, basically keep fighting and keep praying, and not only for me but for others. And he was very inspiring. He asked me which church I went to. I told him. He was like, everybody goes there. And I think he wanted to invite me to come to his church, but he just said that if you know, if the church that I'm at is my church home and I'm being fed and I like it, then that's all that matters. But he said his church was in Brandywine, Maryland. But yeah, he just told me how he turned his life around and, you know, gave his life to Christ. And like once again, he told me that he, like, when he was younger, he did all the knucklehead stuff, you know, the stealing, the drugs, and then he got hooked on alcohol really, really bad. And you know, he was just like, it wasn't until he got into a fatal accident and he had like an out-of-body experience where he felt like he was watching the bad accident, except it was him, and the doctors told him he would never walk again and all this other stuff. He broke his femur or something, I don't know, but he's like walking fine. He was just like, God gave me a second chance. And I hate that it has to get that serious for people before they realize, hey, I need to wake up. And that's something that I don't, well, I'm not gonna go into that, but anyway, yeah, so he was just saying how God turned his life around and stuff like that, and he removed the taste of alcohol, removed the taste of drugs and all that stuff from his system immediately. And he was just like, for that, you know, that's my testimony and blah blah blah, you know. So it was a good like 15-minute conversation, and then the rain let up a little bit, so that was fine. But yeah, that's not the first time that I've met someone like that. Like, I was in Old Navy one time and the lady just looked at me and was just like, you're gonna be okay. And that was like over a year ago, and I was just like, excuse me? But yeah, anyway, I don't know why I just told you guys that story, but whatever. What else do I have to do today? I don't know what the name of the restaurant is. Some steakhouse we're going to at the MGM for my mom's birthday. I don't know what it's called. And I'm going to wear what I have on, but I am going to try to go home first to pack up a bag so I don't have to go back there tonight after I leave there, because reservations aren't until 8:30, she said. And my brother and sister-in-law and my niece are supposed to come, so I get to see my niece today, which will be good. And then I'm going to stay at my parents' house, so yeah. What else? I don't know what else. I'm just like, it's really hard not to think about this house situation. That's all I can tell you guys. I was productive at work today, but yeah, sometimes life is just unbelievable, guys. Cannot believe it, but we'll see. It'll all work out in my favor. God's got me. So anyway, I will talk to you guys a little later. Bye. Hey guys, so I'm at the MGM Hotel at National Harbor, waiting on my parents to come down from their room so that we can go to dinner for my mom's birthday. I have this fall exhibit going on down here. Let me show you. See? It's really pretty. I parked really far, so I had to walk. And then I had to walk up a lot of stairs, but you see the pumpkins and the butterflies. It's really pretty. Oh yeah. This is the hotel lobby. It's so pretty. And there's a casino and stuff in here. Really pretty.
What about that?
Yeah.
Bring her to my doctor.
Are you shooting a video of this?
You know
We got a pork chop.
So be careful. Pan's very hot up. Grab some more water for you.
Potatoes are rotten. Almost got a steak.
You want to try some fries?
Here you got salmon.
Go ahead, try some before I dig in. Whose water is that, man? That's your water?